Hey, good evening. Here we are, Psalm time again, number 40 for our evening services here. Psalm number 40. Still in the Psalms of David. Fairly short one. Let's see what we got here. We got 17 verses. And it sort of just declares the human condition. It can be, David originally wrote it, but it applies to us. Jesus even took part of it here and applied it to him. We're going to see, and it's quoted over in Hebrews, but let's begin with Psalm 40 verse 1. I waited patiently for the Lord. That's the hard thing sometimes, to be patient, ain't it? The Bible in the New Testament says patience is developed by trouble. So I guess you have to go through a lot of troubles to get more and more patience. But David said, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me, and he heard my cry. He said, it took a while. I had to wait patiently, but God heard my cry. He brought me up out of a horrible pit. You ever felt like you're just in a horrible pit? And he said, out of the miry clay. You ever feel like you're just stuck in the mud? That's what David felt like. But God brought me up out of a horrible pit and out of the miry clay, and he set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. He had a plan for me. And he put a new song in my mouth, because he had a new song in his heart. What was that song? It was even praise unto our God. And he said, many shall see it and fear and will trust in the Lord. I guess if God's people, if we just praised him more, that there'd be more people trust in the Lord. Blessed is the man that makes the Lord his trust. Well, that's the truth, ain't it? If you've trusted in the Lord, you know you're a blessed person. Blessed is the man that make the Lord his trust, and respects not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord, my God, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and thy thoughts which are to usward. We thought, wow, David says, look at your beautiful creation, that you've done so many wonderful works, and God's, count your blessings and not name them every one. You'll still miss a lot of them because we take them for granted, but many are your wonderful works which you've done, Lord, and your thoughts which are to usward. Did you know that God thinks of you? God thinks of you, thy thoughts which are to usward. They can't be reckoned or counted up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, they're more than can be numbered. Sacrifice and offering didst thou not desire. Mine ears hast thou opened. Burnt offering and sin offering you've not required. It's not just in the religious thing that God's real desire is. God's real desire is that we just listen to him. Mine ears you've opened. Then said I, and this is the part that Jesus quoted and applied it to himself, as according to the writer of Hebrews, and I believe it is. He said, lo, I come. In the volume of the book it's written of me. In other words, the writer of Hebrews is trying to show us that the whole Bible, speaking of Jesus, from Genesis through Revelation, in the volume of the book, it's written of him. I will delight to do thy will, O God. Yea, thy law is written is within my heart. Let's get that right. I've preached righteousness in the great congregation. Lo, I've not refrained my lips, O Lord, thou knowest. He knows everything. I've not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I've declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I've preached that God's faithful and God will save you. I've not concealed thy loving kindness. I haven't hid that. Lord, that's a wonderful word, ain't it? God's loving kindness toward us. And thy truth from the great congregation. Withhold not thou thy tender mercies from me, O Lord. In other words, I need your tender mercies, God. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continually preserve me. God's loving kindness, and he gave us his truth in his Bible. For innumerable evils have compassed me. You ever feel like innumerable evils are all around us? And mine iniquities have taken hold upon me, so that I'm not able to look up. I'm not in a good mood here, Lord. I'm kind of depressed. I'm not able to look up at times. And those troubles, they're more than the hairs of my head, and therefore my heart fails me. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. He said, I know that if I'm going to get help, it's going to come from you, Lord. I hope you're pleased to deliver me out of my troubles. Oh Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. But I love the last two verses. He comes out of the pity party and realizes that, hey, I've got God. It don't matter what else is going on down here. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified. And David had it in his heart and he put it in his pen. We've got it on our page. He says that, if you seek the Lord, then you're going to rejoice and be glad in him. You're going to love being saved, and you're going to want to magnify Jesus. The Lord be magnified. But I'm poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. I'm just a poor and needy person, but God thinks about me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tarrying, O my God. Now we can make that our prayer tonight. See you next week.